have a stacked video for you guys today. All of these roles, as common on this channel, fall under the larger umbrella of customer service. You're either going to be speaking directly with customers or clients or patients, or either tracking customer interactions. I do have a non-phones role as well to share with you. None of these roles require you to have a degree, and they range up to $65,000 to $66,000 per year on the high end. And the industries covered will be in healthcare, legal, retail, and insurance. So, like I said, a stacked video today. I hope you guys find any of this useful. As you do, as we go through the video, please be sure to hit that like button and share this with someone else that could benefit from the information. And you never know who close to you might be looking for a job you may not know. Just go ahead and share it with everyone, okay? So let's jump into it. Thank you so much for coming back. Welcome back to Home Base Haven, your safe haven for real work from home jobs, and thank you for joining us. For those of you that are new, if you are new, make sure you grab your free download in the description box below. There's 15 remote job sites to help you find that remote job you're looking for, and it'll also sign you up for my email list where I send out leads early, and I also will send you side gigs and hustles that I've been enjoying and earning some really easy extra cash from. It doesn't require you to create a business or anything like that. It's just simple task-based jobs or surveys that are legit and pay you directly to your bank account or to your PayPal, and it's real money. So just an extra way for you to stack your pockets in addition to applying for these jobs that you will get. So let's go ahead and jump into the first one. And this is the company ABC Legal, and it says ABC Legal Service is proud to be the national leader in filing service of legal documents. And I have two roles from this company I'm going to share with you. This first one, as you can see, is a data entry specialist. So this is the non-phones role I was referring to. This is fully remote within the US, and it says the e-file specialist reviews and files legal documents utilizing online platforms and tools developed by ABC Legal. This role works closely with the e-fulfillment and e-filing team to collaborate on projects, resolve issues as they arise, and meet common goals. This position is remote but must be located in the US, okay? And then go over your key responsibilities. Again, like I mentioned, you're going to be reviewing legal documents. You're going to participate in ongoing training to expand your knowledge of the industry and process. So it lets you know that they're really going to invest in your training. You're going to investigate discrepancies as they arise and complete additional projects as assigned. Qualifications: there's no experience necessary. Let me say that again. No experience necessary. That is a big one. So, especially for an industry like this. And it says data entry experience is a plus. So you can come in, never worked in legal before or anything in customer service or data entry. Come in fresh. They're going to train you what they want you to know. Tech experience is strongly preferred. Again, a preference, not required. Must be able to read, write, and speak in English. A high school diploma or GED is required. The ability to perform repetitive tasks with accuracy. Again, data entry, it's not going to be exciting. It's probably going to be very tedious, as they're letting you know. But as long as you don't mind doing that to get your money and just have something under your belt, and maybe you're just trying to tap into this industry, this could be a good entry point, especially if you don't have any experience and you need to work somewhere that is willing to train you. This could be a good option. Exceptional attention to detail, desire and ability to be a team player, and experience and basic proficiency with Microsoft Office, and a typing speed of at least 50 to 60 words per minute. Okay, and then they give you their benefits package here, and the starting pay is $15 to $17 per hour. The schedule is full-time, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific time. Again, the salary is on the low end because, for one, it's data entry. Two, it's a super entry level role because they don't require you to have any experience or a degree or real technical proficiency other than just your basic computer functions. So again, that's why the salary is on the lower end, but some people might need that entry level just to get started somewhere. And the other role from this company, it's a quality assurance specialist, and in this role You will ensure that ABC is working with the best process servers out there. Your role will focus on coaching, training, and providing feedback to make our process servers as successful as possible. You're going to provide support, training, and education, and to create positive and engaging server experience for all underperforming process servers. Set clear expectations for underperforming servers. You get the idea. For this role, again, no degree is required. You must have experience with this one. Experience with training and or coaching. High school diploma is required. Familiarity with the legal process is a plus. Again, that part's not required. Excellent written and verbal communication. Of course, as you're training individuals, you need to be able to communicate issues and processes clearly. And experience and proficiency with Microsoft Office, especially Word and Excel, and the ability to analyze processes and make recommendations for improvements. And the pay for this one is also $15 to $17 per hour, Monday through Friday, full-time, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific time. Okay, let's go to the next role. This is an insurance assistant position, again, remote in the U.S. And this is the company, Liberty Mutual Insurance. So, like I said, this is in the insurance industry. Your typical starting salary is $38,800 to $48,800 is your typical starting range. However, the maximum salary does go up to $65K. And then they let you know up front that it's full-time and the application deadline is June 6th. So if you're interested in this, please make sure that you apply as soon as possible. And it says, of course, the typical starting salary range is determined by a number of factors, of course, based on your skills, experience, education, certifications, and your location. So that is all pretty standard. Their hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern. And our employees need to be able to be flexible to work within the hours of operation plus some holidays. Most of our employees will work no later than 7 p.m. your local time. So you don't have to live in this time zone, but just be aware you have to work within these hours based on Eastern time and no later than 7 p.m. on your local time. And it says that their call center class begins on July 28th. So application deadline is June 6th, and that first training class will begin on July 28th. Take note, if you live in any of these states, unfortunately, you are excluded from being able to apply for this role. They'll go into details why. It could be tax related or something else like that. But just wanted to highlight that so anyone that does live in any of these states does not waste their time. And then go into the job responsibilities here. I'm just going to read a little bit. Enters and retrieves information of varying complexity using computer systems and applications to update records, obtain information for others, and respond independently to most questions and problems. You're going to uphold our customer care standards by achieving individual goals such as work quality, phone and email handle time, adherence, and reliability. The requirements to apply. Again, no degrees required, just a high school diploma. 1 to 2 years of relevant customer service or administrative experience is preferred. That's not even a requirement, and it does not even require you to have worked in insurance. Proficiency with I kind of combine those two words. With computers is mandatory. Excellent communication across all platforms, so oral, written, and verbal, of course. Intermediate level of skill is required to open, create, and modify various documents using Microsoft Office. Ability to effectively exchange routine and non-routine information verbally and in writing, and apply knowledge of the department's policies and procedures. Must be able to acquire and maintain company and department work at home requirements. And that is it, you guys. And now the salary for this role, they did mention that at the top already. So again, the starting salary goes up to $48K is that typical starting salary, but again, based on your experience, your skills, and your education and whatnot, it can go up to $65K per year. Let's go into the next role, and this is a workforce real-time analyst position. Now, this looks like a lot is required of you, but about half, if not more than half, is just transferable skills. This is with JCPenney, and the primary responsibilities for this role are going to compile and analyze call flow, trend graphs, and statistics. So this is the role I mentioned where you're going to be tracking customer service interactions. You're going to communicate the business impacting trends to the customer service center and other field units. You're going to keep logs of all trouble reports, and it goes on from there. Now, from about, let's see, here and up All of these are transferable skills. They're not technical or industry specific. You must be driven to results, use critical thinking, work with excellence, take accountability for your worth, have a growth mindset, and demonstrate leadership skills. Okay, anybody can meet those requirements. Now, you must, as a requirement, have a minimum of 6 months of call center experience, have an above average written oral communication skills, the ability to work day, night, weekend, and holiday shifts. So they want you to be really flexible here. The ability to accept and work with change on a continual basis. So you kind of have to be pliable, in your availability, as well as just changing processes and procedures. Detail oriented with good organization. Again, working knowledge of Windows, Excel, and Word. Requires the ability to work, problem solve, and make decisions without direct supervision. And previous experience with NICE/IEX is desired but not required. And the pay for this role, according to Glassdoor, the closest I could find, I think this is the same position, and it shows $23 to $35 per hour. If not exactly that, it's probably within this range for that role. This is the best I was able to locate online. Let's go to the next company. And this is Adapt Health. They are looking for an intake specialist. This is fully remote, and it is 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. At Adapt Health, we offer full-service home medical equipment products and services to empower patients to live their best lives out of the hospital and in their homes. Now, the intake specialist has a broad range of responsibilities, including accurate and timely data entry, understanding and selecting inventory and services in key databases, communicating with referral resources, and appropriately utilizing technology to notate patient information and communication. And your schedule can vary based on the need of the branch. And then they go more into detail about the role, so I'll let you go over that on your own if you're interested. Let's look at the actual requirements that apply. As you can see, it's a very short list. You don't need a degree, you just need a high school diploma, 1 year work-related experience in healthcare administrative role, financial or insurance, customer services, claims, billing, call center, so anything under the healthcare umbrella that isn't clinical, you can qualify based on 1 year of work experience in that role. And exact job experience is considered any of the above tasks in a Medicare certified HME, IV, or HH environment that routinely bills insurance. So think like home medical environment, things like that. Okay, and then the salary for this role is $17 to $23 per hour. All right, and please hit that like button if you found any of this information useful to you or someone you know. Please remember to share this with someone as well as the whole channel, because I hope to be able to share information and job leads that can benefit a wide range of people, because so many, especially these days, are just looking for something they can do, especially from home. So please share the wealth there. Remember to grab your free download below if you haven't already, as well as you can utilize earnbetter.com to help you easily fill out your resume and create a cover letter with ease, because I know it takes a lot of time for some of these applications. Some of them are straightforward and simple. Others you really have to just spend more time plugging things in, aside from, of course, creating a resume that's job specific to give yourself the best chance. And that is what this free AI tool does. This is not sponsored in any way. This is just something that I think is a great resource for people to use that is free and $99. So I always want to make sure I share that. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.